Thank you, Margareta. I'm really pleased to be joining you today to add my voice alongside the voices of the youth leaders that we've just heard from. And I don't know about you, but I am feeling enormously inadequate after their presentations and after their interventions. I thought they spoke so well, and it is a reminder that we must have the voices of children at the heart of everything that we do. They are going to help us shape what is right, the laws, the protections, and the technology that is already here, but we need to shape and refine. So today we know, and I forgive me if I repeat some of the words of the past, or what we've just heard this morning, but it only goes to show that I think everybody in the room today is on the same page, which is a good thing. And we're trying to realize the significant opportunities that AI brings, but also to create sound and urgent solutions to the very real dangers AI is presenting to young people and children around the world. In the UK, important steps have been made, led amongst others by the UK's foremost children's charity, the NSPCC, of which I'm very proud patron. They have helped to bring about the Online Safety Act, which was passed into law in 2023, placing new duties of responsibilities onto social media companies and search services in order to protect children and adults online. This law, while very welcome, is more than 20 years after the advent of social media, when at the outset, no government and no authority understood the terrifying dark side the online world posed. Subsequently, as we all know, a vacuum opened up, which was populated by people exploiting the opportunity to do harm to those least able to protect themselves. Over time, efforts have been made to clamp down on these activities, but the genie was out of the bottle, and the numbers of incidents and types of crimes rose exponentially around the world. Too little, too late, and despite children begging for protection, somehow the rights of the adults came first. We now stand on the cusp of another and even greater threat to young people with the advent of AI. I do not for 1 minute deny the enormous and positive potential that AI has and will have in so many parts of our lives. But we also know there is a very dark and destructive downside, and it is this which brings us together today to seek solutions in a proactive, collaborative way at all times with the voice of the child in the centre. Children and young people today are pioneers of the adoption of AI. They are frontier users, while many in the adult world are yet to knowingly engage with AI. So what are the young people telling us? With nearly 200,000 young people contacting the NSPCC's Childline phone, chat and email service annually, the organisation is well placed to understand the landscape and build a picture from the child's perspective. In recent times, increasingly, they're hearing directly from children about how AI is shaping their lives, often with harmful and devastating consequences. Internet Matters tells us that nearly 2/3 of children aged 9 to 17 are using AI chatbots, with more than 1/3 saying it feels like they're talking to a friend, and 12% of them saying they use the chatbots because they have no one else to speak to. Childline is also hearing from children who have been harmed by AI, with numbers growing on a daily basis. Between April and December 2025, children delivered just over 400 counselling sessions specifically mentioning AI, equating to the average of 45 per month. Last year, the service experienced a 200% increase in our counselling sessions, which mentioned AI compared to the previous year. Children are not only turning to AI for comfort, they're also seeking mental health advice, as well as help with schoolwork. And while they're doing this, they are encountering harmful content. AI is also fueling the rise of sextortion. Offenders are using AI to create fake nude images of children to blackmail, bully, and harass. The children are telling us they are very scared and distressed. And because they don't know why this is happening or what to do, they feel utterly isolated. AI is also responsible for giving children dangerous advice and forging emotional dependencies. They are receiving false medical diagnoses. They're being told their abuse was not abuse. They are being instructed on how to self-harm and restrict their eating. We are now hearing cases of where bereaved parents allege chatbots formed intimate relationships with their children, which they believe strongly contributed to them taking their own lives. AI is not human, nor is it humane. It does not care. It cannot. Under any other kind of circumstances, if you or I tried to create a product that could abuse children, bully them, extort them, lie to them, teach them how to self-harm, and even encourage them to die, we would rightly be thrown in jail for a very long time. Yet this is what AI can do. This is what it does. Children must not be the casualty of a rush towards profit or data capture, as has been the case with social media. They must be allowed to enjoy what AI offers without being in danger. Children are not asking to be protected from AI. They are asking for AI that is worthy of their trust. AI safety products must and need to be built in from the start, and AI companies must test all products to ensure a clean bill of health at the outset. Common Sense Media Youth AI Safety Institute offers the kinds of solutions that the world needs. They understand both what children are asking for and require in order that they can safely navigate what is an undoubtedly exciting and revolutionary evolution in technology. But Common Sense Media should not have to do this alone, and I'm delighted that amongst many others here today, the NSPCC is partnering with them. We are currently in a place where in order to protect children, we have to deny them access. It seems they are the ones to have to shoulder the responsibilities that adults should have been bearing. The reason we are at this point is because not enough was done soon enough when social media began or since. With the advent of AI, we now have an opportunity to get this right. Therefore, governments, AI tech companies, lawmakers, and indeed all of us must be proactive and bold in prioritizing the safety of young people so they can access this new and often beneficial technology while being protected. And it must happen urgently, and Ursula says, not as an afterthought. Let us not repeat the mistakes of the past, and let us work together positively to shape regulation and protection. I want us all to look back in 20 years' time to celebrate the opportunities AI presented for children and young people, and how globally, together, we took action to prevent harm. Because every child matters. Thank you.